Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Joy. For those of you who don't know me, my name is JJ Joy. Yeah, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, as you can see, without me telling you what I want to say, you are seeing it already. You are looking at that gorgeous ogbono. Hmm? In today's video, I'll be sharing with you how I prepared this wonderful, delicious ogbono. You see, everything I used on this ogbono soup is straight away from Nigeria, straight away from Africa. Go down to the dry fish. There you can see mangalas, catfish, and pala, and my fresh fish there. As you can see them, you see, and there. Oh my God, you can't even imagine it. My whole family love this food. They love this wonderful delicacy I prepared. Oh my God. Well, so let's dive in and see how we prepare this delicious soup. Hi guys, welcome back. So, uh in this video I have my fresh beef meat and my shaki. In my previous video I've already said it countless times. I said I can't do with shaki. You see, shaki is shaki. I can't do with shaki. So there I have shaki, and I have my stock fish. I've added my stockfish already because I soaked it already before. I have to make sure that it gets very soft so that when you are eating it, it's like, oh my God. So, and I added my spices, which is my mangi, my star mangi, and my onions. I stir together without adding water on it because I have to steam it for it to steam properly, for all the ingredients to go inside properly before, adding water to it. So, as you can see, my meat is already steamed. So I have to stir it together before adding my water. So I added water on it. I In this part you have to make sure you add the water that will be okay for it to cook with the meat, and which I have already added my water. So we are waiting for our meat to get boiled. So in that process of cooking the meat, so I said, okay, let me quickly steam my fish. So I washed my fish, I slice it, and as you can see what I'm doing on it already, I'm putting it inside my pot, for it to steam or cook, or anyone, all of it is the same. So I steam it, then I leave it for like 5 minutes, for it to steam. Then when I see that it's properly steamed, then I take it out so that it will not scatter quickly. So that inside the soup, there will not be too much of bones, and bones everywhere. So as you can see, that's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm doing here. As you can see, you see that gorgeous fish. um for those of you who have not yet subscribed on my YouTube channel, please do me a favor by clicking on the subscription button and subscribe. It's free for you to subscribe. It doesn't take anything from you. I know you love me and I love you too. Subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that anytime I post video, you will be the first person to be notified about my video. So in that process of um boiling my meat, so I added my the rest of my meat I had before, so I added it to it. So, and then when I see that everything has done properly, good. So I take them out. Then I added water, although I didn't show where I was adding the water. Sorry for that, my bad. So I added water, and you can see my crayfish. That big crayfish. I don't know what they call it in English. Me, I know they call it shrimps. That big one, the dry one where you are eating it with this ogbolo. It's like your grandmother, your grandmama is short, is calling you back to the olden days. This one is not new generational ogbolo. This is olden days native ogbolo soup. Native ogbolo soup where we say they joke. That is what we are preparing here. So as you can see, I'm adding my ogbolo because I have already, melted it. I add oil with it, and then I put it in the fire for it to melt. Then I put everything. I take my meat out. Then with the water, I put my ogbolo for it to, to boil a little bit. Then I added my crayfish. I added a lot of crayfish, as you can see in this video. And the next one is, this one is dried fish that I blended. In short, dry fish. I blended this dry fish. I blended it because I don't want to add it because of my kids, with too much bone. So I said, okay, let me just blend everything together instead of me adding it like that. So I blended it for it to give me another wonderful taste. So I added my mangi. I added 3 cubes here, but later on I see that okay, I still needed another mangi. Then I added one mangi. Then I added my salt, I covered everything. Then I stir. In this place you have to stir properly for your ogbolo under not to burn. Then I added my meat, my shaki, my beef, my goat meat. I added everything together, and here is my mangala. Hey, this is my mangala. In short, you see this mangala. When I tell you the story of this mangala, you will not believe it because my husband helped me to use his mouth to chop once. In short, half of the mangala, the one I'm using to cook this soup. So here, my catfish, the same. Initially, I was using 2 catfish, but after my husband have eaten his own, I said, okay, let me add another one so that I will get my own. Then I added my kpala. My kpala, look at the way it's dancing. It's dancing inside the ogbolo. Are you seeing that ogbolo? Are you seeing that? In short, have you eaten ogbolo like this? This is not just ordinary kind of ogbolo. This is authentic, gorgeous ogbolo. So as you can see, adding my bitter leaf. It's not good for when you are eating ogbolo. It will just make him yum 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 in your mouth. You need something to hold the ogbolo. Something that will hold the ogbolo, so that when you are eating it, when you drink water, it will be sweet in your mouth. Bitter leaf is the correct leaf that you are supposed to use, not any other kind of leaf. No, bitter leaf goes for ogbolo like say tomorrow no day. So here I added my fish, the fish I steamed. Initially, I don't want to dry it. I really don't want to dry my mackerel fish. I just want to put it like that, after steaming it, put it like that to cook with the ogbolo, so that for me, at least I can get my, my fish taste, because everything I used was dry